Welcome back to another live stream, Farming Simulator. Got a special treat for everyone tonight. We're going to be harvesting beets with a UniMog. And I was working on it just a few minutes ago and decided, hey, I got to share this with everybody. So, got my buddy Spencer on with me. We're working on
Hello.
our farms. If you guys got any questions, hit us up in chat. We'll answer them. Help everybody out. And you guys can see UniMog power. This thing's a beast. Right. See if we can get this thing up and running again here. Yay. I would have to say this is still my favorite mod.
And all because I wanted European vehicles.
Right. That's the way it works, right? Oh, come on, baby, don't you get stuck. Okay, one downfall of the UniMog. She doesn't have big enough tires. Come on, baby. You can make it. Just a little bit more. We're almost back on the grass. No! I will make this work. Like always. Come on, get that back wheel up on the grass. Guess it doesn't matter, it's already dug in there, huh? Grr. Alright. Let's do one of these numbers. Oh, may help if I turn it off first, huh? Alright, let's try this again. All right.
Well, you got that stuck, and then I got my harvester. It caught on the low-hanging branch on one of the trees and just dug itself into the ground.
Oh, good job. I'm gonna try to get one more run down this side. I can't go uphill with it. It can't do it. Or that, or I'll just be going too slow to even make it worth it. So we'll try to get one more run here to give me a little more room, and I'll feed back and forth across. Alright, here we go. Sweet. It's working. Yep, that works for me. Yeah, I got a call out from Facebook on my stream this afternoon. What little bit of streaming I did with Sim Farm. Or Farming Simulator, not Sim Farm. Wow, that's an old game. Anyway. They said that the music that I was playing in the beginning was copyrighted, so they muted my music at the start. YouTube didn't have a problem with it because it's coming from it's built into the Streamlabs that I use, but it's the Pretzel music and it's YouTube safe music. Supposedly that's copyright free. That's the whole purpose of it being there. So apparently Facebook said, no, we don't like it. And I'm full and I didn't even realize it. That's when you're not paying attention and you're just driving over it. UniMog power for the win. The hardest part about this is just keeping this thing straight. UniMog has a tendency to get a little squirrely. And she doesn't climb the hill too well.
Oh, I had to reset the harvester.
Oh, you did?
Could not get it unstuck. I took my UniMog at a ramming speed of like 60 kilometers an hour.
Oh. This wouldn't work, huh?
No, I'm not sure how it got so. It was like right along a post and a tree, so it would have to go either forward or backwards, but it wouldn't, and you couldn't turn it around anything either.
Well, I wait till you see the time lapse that comes out. Close to the beginning, I get the big sprayer, the truck that can do the wet and the dry. fertilizer, and go to do a mission, and I get stuck between a light pole and a fence post. Like, light pole behind me, fence post in front of me. Somehow it wedged me between them, and I sat there and worked it for about 10 minutes to get it out of there. I mean, it was the truck wedged perfect to where I had no wiggle room hardly at all. It was sad and aggravating. I was thinking, man, I'm gonna have to, you know, go buy a tractor just so I can ram it out of here, or cancel the contract just so I can get it out. It was pretty bad, but it's all on video. It's all there. I didn't cut it. I left it. Whoa. Oh, is the ground that low up here? Oh. Apparently it is. I just sunk, dude.
Oh, wow. So it's not just me.
Whoa, 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 don't run over the beets.
Has problems sinking in the field, then drives in the cultivated field.
Right. It's funny how that works, right? Let's see here.
Since I harvested my field yesterday, I will drive across it this time rather than trying to make that corner again.
And these patches of canola that you see over here, that came from me turning around in the UniMog and sinking in the ground in the planter after I had it raised. Hit the ground and planted them. That was pretty funny too. Oh boy, this UniMog makes this challenging. I should just buy down and break a tractor, or break down and buy a tractor. Buy down.
The only problem is the cost to get something that's strong enough.
Yeah. I just wish I could put bigger tires on the UniMog. If I get like a mini monster truck or something, that would be kind of funny.
Actually, I guess the Case 7230 has 214 horse, so it's not too bad.
How bad is not too bad?
Well, it's not that far off of the UniMog.
Okay.
27 horsepower or less or something.
All right. All right, I have to turn them off to to go uphill. Oh, that's pretty sad.
Well, that's what all the added realism stuff does to you.
Yep. Fill up before I make it across, but at least I can cut myself a little bit bigger path here. And the pickup and the cutter are not on the same plane, and I end up losing a little bit of beats because the harvester is running over them. I guess I probably should run over this with the cutter first, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. We're gonna give that a shot.
Sorry?
Gonna
I probably missed the first one.
take and run over this with the cutter first. It just keep me from destroying them, because I keep running over part of a row, causing issues, and I'm losing some of my beats in the process.
It's not good.
The harvester is running over like the corner of him. Because if you run over them before you cut them, then you lose them. But if you run over them after you cut them, you don't lose them. It's kind of weird, but hey, I'm not the one who made the game.
It looks like I might have made a terrible mistake taking this contract.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
It's potatoed.
Need some help?
No, I just have to do less than a full tank on the potato harvester.
Oh, because your tractor can't handle it?
No, I got about 90%, like it's the self-propelled potato harvester.
Mm-hmm.
It got 90% full and then it started to sink.
Oh, no. I guess it can't handle the weight, huh?
Which is a little ridiculous, but... Is there a stump floating in the air over by you?
Yep, there is. Are you watching it through Twitch?
Yeah. I figured that way if anybody asks questions, I'll be able to see it without wondering, okay, what's he talking about now?
Right. Believe it or not, I've actually been getting quite a few people on Periscope. It's been checking me out. It's the Twitch's version, or not Twitch's, but Twitter's version of stuff. Streaming. There's a few other avenues I'm gonna look at getting into as well. Just gotta figure out which ones I want to do. I mean, pretty much once I set them up, I just press the button and it goes. The awesome thing about Restream.
Mm-hmm.
Always that one row. There's a bump right here on the edge of my fields that catch everything from this UniMog. And this UniMog does not lift stuff very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets caught every single time. Like, I can't drop the harvester of this thing until I get it over that bump. And then it'll let me drop it. Not really.
Are you still getting rain sound coming in?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me.
Must be a server issue, I guess.
And server crash in 5, 4.
No. Please, no. Berg. Having OCD stinks, even with a slight case of it like I got. Oh. See, on the other side, it would have caught that. On that side, though, it doesn't. So the trigger point is really shallow on the right, but it's extended on the left, so it's a little off. I have a feeling I'm gonna make a slight change to the yeah, see, look, I ran over a little bit there, so I lost a couple. I hadn't cut the tops off and the front wheel caught it. Anyway, thinking about making a slight change to the REA mod.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm thinking about making it where it doesn't show the display, because when I go to hide the user interface, boom, well, hide the user interface, boom, nope, okay, that's right, I don't have the mod on here. Never mind. I felt like an idiot. Remember I
In-system one, isn't there?
do what?
Is there an in-system hide for you?
No, it was a mod that I had installed. I mean, I've got the dev mod or developer mod or developer mode active on mine, so I can hide it by doing a certain command that I don't forget what it is. But I know the mod is Alt-1, and it'll hide the entire UI except the REA mod. So when I go to take screenshots and stuff, I gotta like cover up the REA mod display or something, or really crop the picture or something to get rid of it. So I try to do the, you know, pretty decent thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you think about the filters?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Just a second, I'll show you what it looks like without them. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's turn off these three here. Bam. It looks horrible, dude. I just think that's how I've been playing.
It's horrible, but you can definitely tell the difference.
And then whenever I turn them on, boom, that sharpen really does a lot.
Yeah, I think the sharpen is the biggest one.
Yeah, the other ones just give it a little more rich color. And there's a whole bunch more. Oh, wait. I got one for you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm going to end up sitting here playing with all this stuff instead of doing what I need to do with this.
Who needs to harp?
Yes. Okay, here's a cartoon style. And it gives everything like darker, bolder lines. Makes it look kind of cartoony. But it actually kind of, yeah, you can see it in the cutter
Actually,
there.
like that.
Yeah, and then that's without it. So it just puts like a really dark line around everything. Kind of like Borderlands does. Hang on, let me find. Gotta find it again. There was one that was really, really cool. Here's a fake HDR. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
No.
Oh, brain speed failed to compile. Hang on, where'd it go? Letterbox. Yeah. Monochrome. You can go black and white. Make it old school.
That'd be good for a Pioneer series.
Yep. Put overlays. I'm looking for one though.
That was weird. I guess I have my phone on like one volume, so it just barely itself. I was like, wait, what?
Whoa. Nope. How about some Technicolor? Old school black and white Technicolor. There you go. Wizard of Oz Technicolor. Tiny Planet. Hang on, I know. I'll know it when I see it. Really? I missed it. Alright, where'd it go? Whoa, I'm gonna crash it. Nope, we don't want dual screen. That's like a before and after. Screen shake. Like whenever I press the mouse button. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm probably just got to... Nope, that wasn't it. Add some shadow. Dude, there's so much. And you can stack these. And depending on which order you put them in, depends on which ones apply where. I was playing with it for a while. Oh, I'm just trying to remember what the other one was called. Interesting blooms. Anybody watching this is going to be like, what in the world are they doing? Having fun with the shaders. Ooh, hey, that's actually not too bad. Check that out. Dude, I need to run that one.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That sharpens it up even more. Check it out. I like that one. Yeah, we're going to keep that one on.
I don't get. This stupid harvester keeps sinking itself instantly.
There's your old school film looking style. Man, this is really going to aggravate me if I can't find it again. Old CRT. There you go. That would drive me nuts. Just think we used to watch TV that way, dude.
Yeah, I think this contract may be a lost cause.
Really? That bad, huh?
Well, there's... The thing is 1% full and it's stuck. I don't know if it's because it's got the skinny tires on the front.
It shouldn't be. I don't think it would be. Okay, dude, I don't know what happened to the one I was wanting to show you, but it's, apparently I cannot find it. It was a, up. This may be it. Let it think about it for a second. Maybe. Nope, that's not it. I think that is it though. It's a sketch. That's what it was, and I don't think it may not work with the other ones. But it basically turned everything into like pencil drawings.
Oh,
and
cool.
It was pretty cool. It was all white with black pencil drawings everywhere, and I thought it looked pretty sweet. And I was like, man, that'd be cool to run an episode like that. I really liked it. All right. I do like that extra sharpening on it, though. Brings it to life a little more. Maybe I'll fit. If I don't, I got time. It's only the first day of them being ready for harvest.
Yeah.
Now these filters that I got, they can be pretty much applied to any game. I think it's called Reskin. And basically you install the files in the game folder, and then you have the user interface inside the game and set it up
Nice.
with both games. So yeah, Reskin, there's a lot of people that use it in Minecraft a lot. So you can pull a lot of these effects into Minecraft. You just have to run the setup for each game that you decide to play it in. And you pick, like I picked all the filters and told it to install them all just because I wanted to play with them all. But you can pick, like, if you know the specific ones that you want, you don't have to load all of them like I did. You just load the ones you want and then call it good. But I was having fun. Trying to get a little bit, better quality. I've seen some people that were getting some 4K stuff going. And I was like, man, why does mine just look so bland? And then I realized, filters. I was like, I got it on the highest settings the game will let me put it on. And sure enough. That was something I played with this week.
You just have to wait a few weeks and then teach it all to your daughter when she finally gets going on her streaming.
Yep.
You still thinking of that?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna get into it.
It's one of those things in teenagers.
Yeah.
What's a good idea one week is just be like, oh, that's so stupid 2 weeks later.
I don't know. She's been talking about wanting to do this, man, for a couple of years now. Like her 13th birthday, that's what she wanted. She wanted a microphone, and she wanted, the whole setup for streaming. It's I had to put it's like, when can I hop online and start doing streaming? So I had to come up with an age. Well, I want you to be 13 at least. I didn't want her hopping on there at 11,
Yeah, you never know what that is.
Yep, exactly. So. Call me overprotective, but I don't know. Just being a parent, I love my kids. I can't just let them do whatever. Don't teach them anything. The world is not very forgiving at all. Words of wisdom with Yosho. Awesome. Words of wisdom while farming with Yosho. And Confucianists say, man who run behind car get exhausted. Confucianists also say that man who run in front of car get tired.
Oh no. Just clipped the edge of my field.
Oh, good job. Oh, I finally played around a little bit with the joystick on this thing and using forklift. Not a fan.
No?
I guess it takes some getting used to. I think I can control it better with the mouse, which is kind of funny. Then again, it could be that I'm just so used to using the mouse.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Stick.
But I can use an actual joystick, like a flight control joystick, no problem. I don't know, something about this little bitty stick just annoys me. I mean, I use it for my camera a lot.
What the? It's this one corner. This thing keeps sinking.
We'll come check on you.
Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. It's just this one corner.
I need to get some gas anyway. So I'm using you as an excuse. Ah, there's a concrete thing there. I drive better inside this thing anyway. Man, this thing's dirty.
Well, if you just go straight to my farm, there's a pressure washer there.
Ah.
And you'll be able to fill up from the gas tank as well.
Off-roading for the win. Wow, this actually does add quite a bit of detail. Even to the grass, dude. Kind of nice. Gotta have the limiter set on this thing. It's only doing 35 there. All right, where's your pressure washer at?
Right along the corner. Not a building, is it? Nope. Right along the main.
That's a really big hill.
You'll pass it right when you come in. It's a little hidden next to that tree there on the right side.
Ah, okay. See it. I forget my buttons. R. Aha. This thing must be really dirty. It's taking a while. Love the fact that I'm washing the front and it's washing the whole car. That is awesome. Hey, look, it looks brand new. Thanks, sir.
No problem.
Fill up with gas. And let's find out where you're at. You're on 11?
11, yeah.
Nobody's wanting to watch any farming tonight. Oh well. All right, I have a ribbon.
It's good practice either way, I guess.
Yep.
Now this corner here, as soon as I try and drive in, it just loves to sink the front wheels right down.
Man, yeah, they're already spinning. What?
Yeah, right there.
Lift your harvester?
I did.
Your front piece is lifted. Oh, well, I guess your back piece is lifted, huh? Just doesn't look it. Guess that doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, you basically got to hit the front of it. Oh, don't go into that next field.
Okay. Is that your field? Yeah, I'm a contractor, ain't I? I guess I can drive over this field. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, huh?
Nope.
So it has no problem with that, though?
It's still slow, but it's not sinking instantly.
Yeah, I can see it. It's kind of weird.
I'm assuming that it just, like the REA, just doesn't like the fact that it's something this heavy with tiny skinny wheels.
Well, I mean, that last icon isn't being used, though, right? They haven't done anything with it yet. At least I don't think they have.
The last icon is soil moisture, I believe.
Well, you're at 51%. That could be part of it, but I don't know if the REA works with the seasons mod like that or not.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
no.
If you get stuck again, let me know. I can push you out.
Oh, I got the other tractor here I've used a couple times, but
I'm gonna go try harvesting my beets.
you got all your tops knocked off now?
Yep. Me and that semi or cement truck's gonna. There we go. Had to slow down a little bit. We're on a crash course. Destined to intertwine.
Meeting of the mind.
Exactly. Whoa. Now see why I put a 35 mile per hour speed limit. Anything over 35 was a little squirrely. Alright, let's see if I can do this without a weight. For the field, I'm gonna need one though. Sweet. I don't have to worry about destroying them now.
Oh, the beets.
Yeah.
But killing the other crop.
What other crop?
The little blotch that was in the airfield.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. That would get ruined.
If that was wheat or barley, you could have fed chickens for part of a day.
If I was lucky, maybe. Chickens decided to fast that day. That might work.
That's why I said part of the day, not the full day.
Good point. Hey, 3 lone little beets over here. Go ahead and pick them up. They need to be picked up. They don't need to be left behind. Poor beets. Oh, I'm full. It does not take long for this thing to fill up. — 6,000 liters of beets is not much.
No. Well, it's not much space.
Right.
Almost surprised we didn't have Alex and Toast just randomly pop on like last time.
Yeah, they're playing. Well, Alex is playing Sea of Thieves right now, so he'll be tied up for the rest of the night.
It's just the last 2 times we did this where the 2 of us were on, you started streaming, it would be like 10, 15 minutes, the other 2 just kind of randomly.
It was like, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, no. Don't you get stuck. Okay, pick it up. Let's try that again.
Well, yours not to get stuck, and mine decided to get stuck.
Sweet, that worked. And I really want that anime MMO to come out. I've been watching a lot of videos on it. I'm really looking forward to it.
And hype yourself up too much before it comes out.
Oh, hush. I don't want to hear it.
I'm just thinking more so you don't get
Disappointed by
overexcited.
it? Yeah.
Then it just disappoints.
I know.
As so many games these days.
I've actually been playing some of my SAO games that I got.
Yeah, I saw you online the other day playing one of them.
Yeah. I've never made it very far in them because for some reason the style of the game is really hard to stick with for me. I'm more of a Final Fantasy type person, and those are made by Namco, so they play a little bit different. Very grindy, which honestly the grinding doesn't really bother me. I mean, I play Farming Simulator. What do you think Farming Simulator is? So, you know, the grinding doesn't really bother me a whole lot. I really need to get back into Final Fantasy 14 as well. Paying for that one and not playing it. So, but anyway, it went okay. I haven't made it past the point that I normally stop at yet. So until I pass that point, I mean, I couldn't pick up where I left off because I didn't remember any of it. It had been so long since I played it. And I want to play Fatal Bullet. I have Fatal Bullet. Here's the funny thing. I have bought all these games for the PlayStation and for Steam. Go figure. So I've bought these games twice. Bought it for PlayStation.
And have yet.
Yeah. Bought it for PlayStation because that's where I figured I would play them the most. And then I went through a spell where I wasn't touching my PlayStation for a long time. And so then they went on sale for Steam. Like they got the Hollow Fragment, I think is what it is. SAO, the one I was playing a couple of days ago. And they got it on sale for like $5. I really should go ahead and pick it up because I don't have that one. So in a sense, I'm kind of a collector of the game too. Not just a player. Like all the Endless Space stuff. I never really play those, but I really like. Well, I did play them a lot back in the day, but I really like their game and their art style, and in a sense, every one that they come out with, I collect them as well, even though I don't play them that often. But there's certain video games that I do collect. I know it's kind of crazy, but
Well, in a situation like this, though, you can buy it now, and if you don't play it for 2 years, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's still going to be there.
Right. It's not an MMO. It's none of the SAOs are MMOs either. They're all single player games. And the cool thing with Steam is I can play it on any platform as long as it's compatible. I don't have to buy it multiple times. That's why I try to buy all my games through Steam if I can. Well, I'm really glad that you talked me into going and getting that trailer, because guess what? It is full. And look at how much I still have left to do.
Yeah, lots to go.
I still got a ways to go. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, but just imagine if you were doing it with half capacity.
Yeah, but see, the UniMog would be right here. I wouldn't have to go get the truck. I guess I'm just going to tell him to follow me out here. Unless you want to drive it for me.
Yeah, could do. Come pick me up.
Yeah, sure. I'll come pick you up.
Should be just about done this pass by the time you get here. Creeping along at 5k an hour, so.
Oh my goodness, really? It's like 2 miles an hour, dude.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah. Ah, see, I do it every time. And I even tried to turn a little sharp. Oh, I'm doing 45, that's why. Slid. Ah, come on. I'm getting tired. That's what it is.
Doing some of those contracts earlier in the dark, and I was sitting here and just like nodding off. I'm like, it's bright outside, but it's dark in the game. What's going on here?
Right?
Sitting right next to a giant window.
What time zone you in?
Oh, what time zone?
Yeah.
Mountain. Some 1 hour.
Yeah. Okay.
But that was earlier when it was doing that.
Right.
Like 3 hours ago.
I was thinking about starting another time lapse whenever I get done with work. We got this week and next week and we're done. And then I'm off for the summer. So I got enough money saved back to hold me over for 1 month. I gotta come up with enough money for another month now, somehow. If they produce another stimulus check like they did last time, I should have enough to make it. But I really don't want them to do another stimulus check, because then that just causes problems in the economy later on, and taxes are going to be just, oh, yeah, it's not going to go well. All right, I'm here.
I think I'm sinking into the grass now.
Are you really?
Yeah, this thing is just not good.
Not a machine that you would use, huh? Not with REA.
No.
Maybe we can get into the REA mod and see if we can change that a little bit for that machine.
Well, there again, how often are we going to use it?
True, good point.
Yep. I even took it just because it's like, $8,000 payout, it's not that big of a field. And now I remember why.
It'd be better just to get the tractor with the attachments.
Yeah, so the contract pays $88.46, and to rent, at least the borrow the equipment, it was only $480.
Nice.
So I was like, that's a pretty good value. It's a self-propelled unit, so I don't have to mess around. Yeah, I should have messed around instead.
Yep.
Like you did, would have been better. Just get one tractor to zip it across and take the top and go back and do it again to harvest.
Alright, if you meet me down at my farm, that'd be awesome. I'll give you a ride back. I got 59.9 hours on this thing, dude. I have used the mess out of this tractor. I didn't even think I've played for 59 hours since we started the server. Apparently I have.
Well, 2 years at 9 days a season.
Oh, that's right. That's game time 9 hours or 59 hours, ain't it? I forgot about that.
No, it's like actual.
Oh, okay.
But even with our time skip, probably still a month's worth of time. Or time that this has been up anyway.
Right. Oh, I didn't even think about it. This is probably going to cause some issues.
What's gonna juice?
This thing's going to be heavy in this field.
Yeah.
We can go in the
Gotta remember.
field. Okay, you can go down to the road. Yeah, true. There's a road down there. I'd hang a right and go to my one that, my built one.
Won't work either.
I think Alex is just waiting for winter time to hit.
So we can chop down trees.
Yep, pretty much. Yay, lots of beets. Is it pushing you out?
I was a little too far ahead.
Ah. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm going to dump fertilizer that I got in the back. I love this silo, dude. I just wish it was a little bigger. As far as room goes.
Storage space or occupying space?
Like parking space. occupied space is pretty big. You can just leave it on the truck. Well, I don't know. Hang on, let me see something. Depends on.
I'll leave it hooked up, but I'll just push it.
I don't think it's supposed to do that. I was gonna see if it would stay on the truck and I could still dump it.
Probably not. It'd probably be a little bit too.
That's what I was thinking. All right. Wow, you actually got stubble on your character's face. Check that out. It adds texture to your face, dude.
Not get close enough.
That's pretty cool.
You can kind of see a little bit on your.
Oh boy. Actually made it that time. Look at there. This thing called letting off the gas pedal does wonders.
That's the extra little bit of weight in the passenger seat, kind of balancing you out.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, another mod I'm wanting to put on here too.
Which?
The gas pedal mod. The driving directional mod.
Oh yeah.
You gotta press spacebar to change gears. I got it set for button number 23. I put it on the time-lapse server and I love it. Because my brake pedal is an actual brake pedal. It's not reverse. It actually stops a lot better that way too. But the only problem is you guys that are using keyboard, you'd have to press S to stop, press spacebar, and press W to go backwards. And then press spacebar again to go forward. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. That was weird. It put me out on the driver's side.
That is kind of weird.
Probably default exit location.
What was that?
Probably just the default exit location.
Yeah. Whoa, tree. I'm gonna wreck. Oh! That was close. really stinks, I get used to playing on this server using the brake pedal as reverse. And then I go to hop on the time-lapse server and it's like, or a time-lapse game. And then I gotta totally rechange how I play the game.
Yeah. Why aren't you moving backwards? Oh,
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I gotta press a button. That was kind of weird. Wasn't picking up there for a little while. See, like here's where the mixer board would come in handy, because this song is a little bit quieter than the other one. So right now I have to alt tab to control that. But I don't want to quit playing while I'm doing it, whereas I can just reach over and turn the knob on the mixer.
That's fair.
Dude, that truck is slowly sliding down this hill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with hook lift stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't like the REA mod too well.
REA.
I mean, the REA is a really awesome mod. I really like it. Until it does stuff like that. Oh, let me go the other way. If I go downhill, I think it's okay. So I unloaded it with no problem, and I was going downhill with it. Let's see what happens this time. Yeah, see, it just pushes my truck downhill. Ah, come on, I set you down. Really? Gonna be dumb like that? Oh, that's why. Helps if I got the right tool select. I got some canola that I need to sell too. Day 9 fall. Gotta remember that. Oh man, I had to go to work today and it felt so weird. I'm so used to being home and working. I had to work for 4 hours today. Cleaning classrooms and wrapping the school year up.
Yeah, the old regular stuff seems really weird right now.
It does. Read an article said this person believed that we're being conditioned to accept certain things that normally we wouldn't accept because the ideas being presented are, you know, just universally unanimous. Like every news channel is all saying exactly the same thing.
You're trying to convince us of a new norm, so to speak.
Yeah, pretty much. Every news channel, when you go to it, it's like, this is the new norm. Stay safe, keep your family safe, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's saying the same thing. And if you go out and about, you're like looked at as being a selfish person. At least in this area, that's the way they're presenting it. If you're not staying home and staying safe, then you're being selfish. You're putting other people at danger. Like, really?
Unless, of course, you're considered a essential service, so to speak.
Right. I'm like, then try to explain that to all the people that are hanging out at Walmart every day. Dude, our Walmarts are flooded every day, packed to the brim. I'm sure you guys got some type of Walmart style store, right?
Alright, we have Walmart.
Oh, you do have Walmart? Okay, I wasn't sure if they were up there or not.
Walmart's just about everywhere.
For the longest time, it was about the only place you could go. I think everybody was going to Walmart just to get out of the house.
Yeah. Oh, I need an egg. I better go to the store.
Yep, pretty much. I went to my friend Alex's sister. Went to called her up after she got off work. You know, this is back when restaurants were not letting people sit in or anything. And I was like, hey, I don't have the kids this weekend. They're with their mom. You want to grab something to eat? She goes, where are we going to eat at? And I was like, well, I mean, I can meet you in the parking lot. We can go through the drive-thru and sit in the parking lot and eat. And that's what we did.
Yeah, I mean, my friend did that the other day.
Yep. Just sat in the parking lot.
Wow. 45,000 liters of potatoes, and this thing does not want to move at all.
Man.
A 240 horsepower tractor, so basically the same as a UniMog.
Yeah.
And I'm finally starting to get some speed. And I've been, it's like 30 seconds. Finally hit 28 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
And that was on a road.
That's crazy. Oh, I'm full again. I can't even make one round, dude. One pass around my field. I'll go across the top up there, then come down the side before I make it to the end of the side. I gotta go. I guess eventually I'll make it to where I can make it around the field as it gets smaller and smaller. Glad you talked me into bringing this truck out here. This would have been horrible if I didn't.
I think this tractor might actually not be big enough to pull this trailer prop. Keeps drifting.
Yeah, I've noticed that about the equipment that they give you for the missions. It barely meets the minimum for every implement they give you. So REA struggles with it big time. But see, I've gotten so used to REA, dude, it'd be rough taking REA off this thing now. There's parts about it that I like, and there's other parts about it that I don't. And honestly, I think the parts that I like kind of outweigh the parts that I don't.
I am stuck.
Unhook from your trailer, move forward, and then hook back up to it.
Oh, and of course, as soon as I did that, the car disappeared.
Wow, you actually had traffic disappear? Traffic never
To be
disappears.
fair, I was on top of the cars.
Do what?
I said, I was on top of the cars.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kind of drifted me right as I was coming up to him, and he just kind of ended up on top. Yeah. Got the tractor off the side of the car. The corner of the trailer was hitting, so I was wedged.
Nice. Oh, another pass, another drop off at the trailer.
I'm back in a couple minutes.
All right. I will finish this build sooner or later. Almost done.
And I'm back finally.
Yeah, welcome back.
I got sidetracked.
I figured you did. It'd be alright. I'm almost done with my field now. Way past my bedtime. I gotta be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, this is nothing that. There's a couple times last week or the week before. I was playing and Toast would come on and be on for about an hour. I'm just like, it's 2 a.m. I've got to be up in like 6 hours. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, his Toast is like 3 hours behind me, 2 hours behind you. It's like, yeah, dude, it's late.
I'm also not sure if he's working right now.
Could be part of it too.
Makes it a little bit easier to just stay up late.
Yep, that's what normally happens with me and the kids during the summertime, dude. We end up staying up till almost the sun comes up and then sleep in the morning, wake up in the afternoon. We're big night owls.
In the morning. Oh, I'm definitely a night owl.
But the funny thing is I can wake up in the morning, get up and go to work. I don't have that problem. I'm not a person that sleeps in and sleeps in and sleeps in. When I need to get up, I'll get up. I don't like to, but I will.
Yeah, for me it depends on how urgent it is.
What was that?
I said for me it depends on how urgent it is. If I can push it off, I usually do.
Yeah. And pipes on the wrong side. Yay, that's the last little bit.
So one delivered trailer loaded plus an almost full harvester equals 25%.
Wow. Yeah, you got a ways to go, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I'm finishing it tonight.
Nope, I don't think so either.
I had a thought for a very hardcore realism mod.
Oh, really?
Make it so that crop destruction also affects everybody's fields, including NPCs. And when you do wreck it, you get dinged.
Ouch.
Because I know they used to nail you for, like, property destruction back in 17.
Mm-hmm.
Just mix that in with crop destruction.
That would be painful.
And keep you from cutting through field.
Yeah. I try not to either, because I do the role play on the
Time lapse.
Yep. So I try not to do that if I can help it.
No, it definitely takes some getting used to.
Huh. It's dumping out the little grain door now. I must have hit another button. Cause it to swap to the grain door.
Had that happen on my trailer. I was like, why is this going so slow? Rotate the camera. That's why.
Yep. Explain it. Are you at the shop?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you need me to be?
I was gonna try to get my UniMog back to the store, but I can just borrow the truck again, I guess. I don't really need to log. Oh. Ah, really? There we go. You know, I'm really surprised that they have yet to release a game that plays like SAO. You know, an online MMO that plays like that. It would be an amazing game.
As easy as they made it sound in the anime, though, I think it would be very hard to reproduce.
Well, yeah. Because one, you
Because, like,
deal
a
with
lot
all the
of
different
food
sword
thing.
skills. Yeah.
Oh, which, sorry?
You'd have to deal with a lot of the sword skills. There's no magic in it. There's no... that would really... You'd have to really work on making the sword skills unique. Lots of work in that.
Yeah. And another problem was a lot of the sword skills were based on how you were positioned
Mm-hmm.
perfectly.
Yep. Oh, thanks for the link on that website too, by the way.
Oh, the cartoon one?
Yeah.
I definitely like spending a lot of time on that one.
I spent a lot of time on Crunchyroll, believe it or not. I've actually started reading a lot of their mangas too, because I pay for their premium. I get to read all the mangas for free. Well, it comes with part of the service, I guess. I can't believe it. I'm walking back to my UniMog.
It's not that.
No, that's not too far. I cut through the woods.
I can't even count how many times I've ran from the shop up to my farm. It'll be late at night and be like, okay, yeah, log out, get on the next day. Oh, damn it.
Well, I forgot that I could have told the truck to follow my UniMog. I keep forgetting about that mod. I really gotta get used to using it. I took Courseplay off of my time lapse though.
Did find a good use for it though. If you get it to do the course generation, but then just don't actually set the driver to on.
Right.
As long as you have the whole course dotted out, I usually just go from an aerial view and just drive more or less along it.
Uh-huh. I mean,
So
if that's the
when
case,
you're
you might as
doing-
well use the GPS mod.
Well, it's not so much about getting straight lines.
Right.
For when I was doing it was when I was fertilizing at night, so I was like, well, I can't really see where I've been.
Right. Good point.
So I guess fertilizing at night, or if you're doing fertilizing and herbicide, since you can't.
Or if the crop's too
Necessarily.
tall.
Yeah, that as well.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for me today.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys, in another live stream of our multi-server. You watched the UniMog harvest beats that took forever, and the challenges that went with it. Also, we seen challenges with the potato harvester and dealing with the REA mod. So some things to consider for your next server when you start looking into getting one together or putting your mod packs together. If you plan on doing potatoes, REA probably would not be a good mod for you then. But anyway.
Only
Oh,
if you're using self-build.
yeah, true. Good point. So, all right. Well, everyone have a good night, and I will catch you guys next time.